Carlos Ulberg just sent a message to Alex Pereira and hinted at an interim title fight between himself and Ankalaev, as it looks like the light heavyweight division might be moving forward without the champ for a while. Following Pereira's massive redemption win over Magomed Ankalaev, the Brazilian revealed that he broke his foot during that fight, confirmed by X-ray and MRI results. That explains why his next appearance won't be anytime soon. Pereira reportedly plans to make his return at the UFC White House card in June 2026, and not just against anyone, but against John Jones at heavyweight. That announcement left fans split. Many want Pereira to stay at 205 and defend his title one more time, especially in a matchup against Ulberg, who's been on a tear. But by the looks of it, Alex might be done with the division altogether. His injury and long recovery timeline support the idea that he's moving on. Meanwhile, Carlos isn't waiting around. He revealed that the UFC might move ahead with an interim title fight between himself and Magomed Ankalaev to keep the division active while Pereira recovers. If that happens, the light heavyweight division could have a whole new champion crowned before Pereira even returns.
It's definitely going to be a massive one for the both of us. For me, I'm just like, going in there and getting my opportunity to fight for the title, and for it to be against Pereira would be great. So it's just going to be someone's getting hurt, man. So I think that's definitely the fight that the fans would 100% want to see. I think that if Pereira stays, he decides to stay, or the UFC want him to stick around and defend the title again, then it'll be me and Pereira, and that'll be a massive fight. Maybe somewhere in Vegas, I think, and that'll be big. I'll be able to pull in some American fans. But because they haven't been able to see me too often in the States or pay-per-viewing or things like that. But then if he vacates and goes to heavyweight, you might even see someone like myself and Ankalaev fighting. So that could be the one too that they may make.
Charles Oliveira just crushed Mateusz Gamrot's title hopes, and then immediately set his sights on Max Holloway, and unsurprisingly, Max accepted. Holloway fired back, saying Charles has been making too many excuses about their first fight, and that this time he'll make sure there's no debate about who's better. In the post-fight press conference, Charles opened up about almost walking away from the sport after that brutal knockout loss to Ilia Topuria. He admitted that he seriously questioned retirement, but it was his family who pushed him to keep going, reminding him of who he really is. Now, if the BMF fight between Oliveira and Holloway actually happens, it could be a major turning point for the division. Even though both men have already been stopped by the current champ El Matador, you can't ignore the momentum they're building. Max just beat Dustin Poirier, Charles just stopped Gamrot, and if either of them puts together one more big win, they'll be right back in the title picture. Especially if Ilia moves up, this fight could end up deciding who's next in line for the throne. Let's dive into Charles's interview with MMA Fighting.
My team and I talked about many strategies. The real plan was to smother him, take control early, and force him to react. Be aggressive, press forward, make him uncomfortable. Defend the takedowns, stay active, use my full MMA game: striking, movement, jiu-jitsu. I've always said my DNA is jiu-jitsu. If the opportunity appears, I'll take it. But I'm not reckless. Every attack has to be meaningful. This time I stayed calm, composed, but sticking to the game plan we built together. If someone says they don't want to fight me in Brazil, well, I'll go wherever they want. My terms are the same no matter where the fight is. It doesn't matter to me if it's in Rio, New York, or anywhere else. The UFC, the matchmakers, they decide location. If they want a date in March, that works for me. I'll always be ready for the big names. If fans want to fight, I want it too. Let's make history. I don't chase opponents. The right fights will find me. After that Topuria loss, I sat in my room with my wife and son, thinking about everything. My child looked at me and said, "Dad, you're our champion. You have to come back." That's when something inside reignited.
Islam Makhachev just had a tense moment outside the gym in UAE. Footage has surfaced on Russian media showing the former UFC lightweight champ being swarmed by fans right after leaving his training session. You can see him aggressively waving them off while his bodyguard steps in to keep things under control. This isn't new for Islam. Passionate Dagestani fans have crowded him before, and sometimes their enthusiasm can cross the line. Despite the chaos, Islam seems fully locked in on his camp for Jack Della Maddalena, and he's clearly enjoying life as a welterweight. He even posted videos of himself unboxing chocolate on Instagram, looking noticeably bigger and more muscular than before.
Just one thing I ask, Habib, bring me chocolate. What is it?
All signs point to him coming in stronger, more explosive, and ready to give Jack Della a real fight. We're just a few weeks away, and the buildup is heating up fast. JDM, on the other hand, continues showing full confidence in his ability to stop Islam's impressive win streak. The welterweight champ has made it clear on numerous occasions. He is not there to play it safe, but to dominate and prove he can end the Dagestani dominance.
Honestly, preparation is much the same. Challenging 5-round title fight, so just working on a solid game plan and then going to put it together on November 15th.
Do you feel like you're going to finish in this one?
I'm going to go for it. I would love, obviously that'd be the best case scenario, get the finish. I can see it happening. I can see it blowing the roof off, MSG taking out pound for pound one, number one with no doubts. Finish would be the dream.
His grappling's a bit better than Bilal's, but he gets hit a lot more than Bilal does. Does that give you confidence that you're going to be able to tag him a few times?
I mean, definitely, they're different fighters, different challenges. So yeah, obviously there's some similarities within the grappling style, but yeah, I definitely look at Islam as a completely different challenge, different, more of a finishing ability.
Who do you feel like's next?
Oh, I don't know. I think, as it stands, I still think Shavkat probably give him the fight. I think Brady's done well. Brady and Usman even, he's done well. So.
Everyone keeps asking, what is it about Ilia Topuria that makes him so damn good? We see the speed, the power, the cardio, the composure, but what really separates him from the rest of the division? Well, now we know, because Ilia's physiotherapy coach, Joseph Caballero, just pulled back the curtain, and what he revealed is next level. Topuria isn't just a physical specimen, he's a pioneer in the use of elite sports science in MMA. Caballero says Ilia takes the same advanced protocols used in top-tier football clubs, stuff built around evidence, data, and precision, and adapts it to fighting. And according to him, no other MMA fighter is doing it at this level. But it goes deeper. Caballero revealed that in over a decade of working with elite athletes and using high-end tech to measure performance, Ilia's cognitive and reaction metrics are the best he's ever recorded. That includes professional footballers, some of the most explosive and reactive athletes on the planet. Coach also said Ilia's decision-making under pressure is what sets him apart. El Matador processes chaos better than anyone Caballero has ever worked with, and he's constantly growing, not fight to fight, but week to week. According to Coach, Ilia's ability to learn is so high that the team around him literally has to keep evolving their methods to keep pace with him. That's scary. Even his move up to lightweight was done with surgical precision. Caballero said Ilia added mass and knockout power without losing a shred of speed, thanks to his world-class strength coach and the rest of the team. Ilia now hits harder, moves just as fast, and his body's firing at 100%. They even use neuromuscular activation protocols post-weight cut right up until fight day to ensure his brain and body are fully dialed in. Visual stim, muscle tuning, tech, you name it, they use it. And here's a crazy stat. Ilia Topuria has never suffered a major injury. That's not luck, it's by design. Caballero said they treat his body with the same preventative detail as if he did have injuries, keeping him sharp and durable in the long run. That's it from MMA Psycho. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for daily MMA news.